Good morning. Good morning and welcome to our yoga practice. We still have a few minutes before we get going, so we're rolling out our mat and making our space. So as you prepare for your practice, if there is anything you like to incorporate into it, go ahead and grab that, have it handy and nearby. Be a blanket, a bolster, a strap. Probably another minute or two. So as you prepare your space, once you're ready, you could use this time to sit quietly and begin centering, or you can invite in gentle movements. It's really your time. Come onto the mat. Another minute or so. We're still just making our way to the mat, finding our space, preparing for our practice. We're getting close to time, and we are going to begin in a seated posture today if you wanted to head that way. And so your seated posture can be kind of whatever you'd like it to be this morning. You could kneel, you could cross the legs, you could stack them, have them out a little bit, somewhere that you could be comfortable, that you can let the sit bones sit down, connect to the mat. And once you find your space, we'll sit tall and start to find a little ease in the body. Start at the feet. Maybe give the toes a little wiggle and then a relax. Feel the calves soften. Let the legs grow a little heavier. Drawing awareness through the hips. A little softness through the belly. Nice open heart as we let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Arms can rest wherever is comfortable for you. Just at ease, the hands can be palms down, resting. You could have them palms up, whatever's serving you. A little tuck of the chin as we let the crown of the head rise. And then we'll either close the eyes here or drop the gaze to the earth a few feet in front of us. And begin to deepen the breath. Nice big inhales and exhales through the nose. Allow the body to expand with the inhales and settle with the exhales. Nice release. Maybe as you exhale, you feel some of that tension leaving the body. We'll try to keep this steady breath as we move through our practice. We'll draw the gaze back forward. Sit tall and let the left ear fall to left shoulder. Notice if the shoulders scrunch up here. If they do, let them settle back down. The weight of the head is creating this stretch. Back to center. Right ear toward right shoulder. Again, let the shoulders relax. The head grow heavy. Breath remains steady. Back to center. We'll drop chin to chest. Notice that gentle stretch through the back of the neck, how it connects into the shoulders. And then draw a line with the nose all the way up toward the sky or wherever your body wants to stop. Openness through the throat. And bring the gaze back to center. We'll turn to look over our right shoulder. And then the left. Back to right. Once more to the left. We'll bring the gaze back to center. Let the hands drop down to our side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale as we scoop the air around us. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale as we reach up. We'll pause here, interlace the fingers. Find that nice extension. Feel the side body lengthen. And then release, hands to heart center. We'll take the left hand to the mat. Right arm reaches up. On an exhale, take it over, creating a lovely stretch through the right ribs. As you come into the shape, notice if you start to tense through the hips or the legs. And if you do, just use the exhale to help them settle back down as best you can. We'll inhale up. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale up the left. Keep that length as we exhale over. Right hand is on the mat, helping to support the body here. The hips stay rooted down. Heart remains open. We'll inhale up. Exhale the left hand down. We'll inhale both arms to shoulder height. Exhale as we bring the palms together in front of us. Arms are long. We'll interlace the fingers. Pause here for a moment. Feel that little separation between the shoulder blades. And then we'll bring the palms to the heart. Elbows go wide. We're sitting tall. Take the thumbs toward the body as you rotate the hands. Palms are now away. We'll press them away. Stretching through the hands, the forearms. Again, awareness on those shoulder blades. That full connection. Inhale the arms up. The fingers can come apart here. You can bend the elbows. We're sitting tall, stretching up, and then release. Let the arms settle. And give the shoulders a little wiggle here for a second, loosening them up. And then we'll do that once more to our breath pace. We will begin with the hands down at the mat. Inhale them to shoulder height. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale as you flip the hands and press them away. Inhale as you lift up. And exhale to release. Nice work. So we'll do some seated cat-cows, and there are options here. You can do it with hands on knees or hands out. So with the hands on the knees, we'll inhale as we press the heart forward, lift the gaze. Exhale as you round, bring the gaze in. Inhale, press the heart forward. Exhale as you round. The arms are flying. Inhale as they open. Press that heart forward. Exhale as you round. Mindful movement wherever you are. Connecting to the breath. Awareness through the spine. One more full round, and then we'll meet back at our neutral spine. Coming back to center. We'll take the hands down at our side. Inhale them up. Exhale as we twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Left hand connects to the earth somewhere behind us. Just a gentle twist. Try not to crank through the shoulders here. Just let the body naturally move from its center. The gaze goes to the side if you're able, or maybe it journeys a little further behind you. We'll inhale back up. Exhale to the right. Each side will be a little different, so settle in as you take your shape. Finding ease through the legs. That connection to your foundation through the sit bones. Feel that twist through the core. Finding your full expression of the shape at this point in your practice today. We'll inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gently we'll transition over, meeting toward the back of our mat, toes together, knees near one another or spread wide as we take a child's pose, belly to thighs, arms reached overhead. The knees are wide, the belly can melt down through, maybe creating a little extra space. The arms don't have to be super active here. Let the hips settle a little closer to the heels. On an inhale, we'll lift up and transition all the way down to the belly, chin to the mat, tops of the feet to the mat, and a little space between them as we bring our hands under our shoulders. And on an inhale, we'll rise to baby cobra. Chin and collarbone are lifted. We're not putting too much weight into the hands here. Really use your back muscles. Exhale as we release. Take a breath. A little more weight into the hands as we inhale up. Chin, collarbone, maybe a rib or two. Deepening that stretch through the front midline. Long spine. Exhale as you release. Take a breath. Relax the glutes. We inhale up this time. We'll bring elbows under shoulders. Arms are parallel to one another. Our Sphinx pose. Notice if you're collapsing into the shoulders here. If you are, press those elbows into the mat. Lift up, long spine. The gaze is forward. Ease through the low back. Hips connected to the mat. One more breath here. We'll press into the palms, take the elbows wide, lower down, favorite cheek finds the mat. We'll ease in the shoulders. And then swap cheeks. Opposite one goes down. Take a breath. We'll bring the chin back to the mat. Hands under shoulders as we press back hips to heels once more. Child's pose. And again, you can go knees near one another or spread to the edges of the mat. Toes stay near one another either way. Feel that nice counter posture, that back work. On an inhale, we'll rise up. Find a tabletop momentarily. Extend that stance. Spread the fingers wide. Curl the toes. Take a moment here. Feel that foundation as you start to set the arms. Finding your strength as you lift the knees. And then shift the hips up and back. Our down dog. First down dog of the practice. So feel free to explore the shape. You could pedal out the feet, shift the hips. Find any movement that feels good for you here. Or you could hold in stillness as well. That nice connection to your base through the feet and the hands. Settle in. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet to find them. Forward fold. Let the upper body hang. There could be a little micro bend at the knees. Take a generous bend at the knees. Lower the hips, belly to thighs. Find your foundation through all four corners of the feet. And then gently rise up. Coming to our strong mountain pose, we'll take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Take a breath. Inhale to half lift, our 7 shape, nice flat back. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Hands at shins or thighs or airplane. Exhale as you release. Find your forward fold. Plant the hands. We'll step one foot back and then the other. coming to our high plank. You can lower to the knees here if you like. With elbows tight to the body, we'll lower through chaturanga to the belly, uncurl the toes. Inhale up to your cobra variation. Exhale as we release. Curl the toes, press the hips up and back. Down dog. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale the feet to meet them. Forward fold. We'll take a breath. Inhale to half lift. Exhale as you release. Big inhale draws us up. We'll reach the arms tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale as we reach the arms up. Exhale to forward fold, moving more to our breath pace this time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step it back. High plank. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Take a few breaths. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Big inhale draws us up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take the feet a little wider than hip width distance, just a bit. Find your Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. If you have a block nearby, that can come in handy as we head to our next shape, a nice little twist. We'll bring the right hand under the face on the mat. Generous bend in that right knee as we rotate and open. Left arm reaches to the sky. If you have that block, it just brings the mat a little closer to you. If you don't have a block, you can also use a stack of books, a pillow, a delivery box, really anything. On an exhale, unwind. Swap the hands. Left hand goes to the center. Right knee has straightened. We'll generously bend that left knee as we rotate and open. Right arm reaches to the sky. Gaze follows. Feel that twist through the ribs. Nice stretch through the hips. And on an exhale, unwind. Back to forward fold. We'll heel toe the feet together. They don't have to totally touch, just close. We'll lower the hips, belly to thighs. Let the legs press into one another nice and strong as we lift the heart, leave the hips lowered. Chair pose. Holding that big beach ball in front of us. Or if that's not serving you, you can go hands to heart center. Little tuck of the tailbone. Keep the spine long. Feeling strong and stable. On an exhale, we lift the hips, drop the hands, forward fold. Take a breath. Plant the hands, step just the right toes back. Lower that right knee. We're finding a low lunge, making any little adjustments we need to. Want that left knee stacked over the ankle or a little bit behind it. You can leave the right toes curled or you can uncurl that foot. Hips are sitting low as we draw the gaze up. Big stretch through the right hip, into the right thigh. We'll curl the right toes, lift off of that knee. Plant the hands, step the left toes back, high plank. With control, lower down. Uncurl the toes, inhale up to your cobra. Curl the toes, exhale as you find a down dog. Inhale as we look toward the hands. Exhale as we come to forward fold. Take a breath. Plant the hands, step just the left toes back. So we're alternating sides. Lower that left knee, nice and controlled. And again, make any little adjustments you need to. We want to protect that joint. Want the hips to sit low as we draw awareness to the left side. Long spine. This is another shape where having blocks could be helpful to bring the earth up to you a little bit if you want to sit up a bit higher. You can leave hands on the mat. You could have them on those supports. You could bring a hand to right thigh. That will challenge your balance just a little bit. The yogi's choice. Lots of ways that we can grow in our practice. One more breath here. We'll curl the left toes, lift off of that knee. Plant the hands, step the right toes back. Find our high plank. Lower down. Uncurl the toes. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes. Find your down dog. You shake the head a little yes and no to loosen the neck. And then we'll lower the knees, uncurl the toes, settle hips to heels, child's pose. Find a little ease in the arms. You could even tuck them in to create a little pillow for the head for a moment. As we let the body settle, as we return awareness to the breath. Not staying here too long. A moment to notice the energy we're creating. We'll gently lift up. Rotate on to a favorite side. Swing the legs around and then journey down onto back body. Rest the head and the shoulders. We'll set the feet about hip width distance. Knees are bent. We'll lift the right leg, cross it over the left so the ankle is on the thigh. And then let the legs fall to the right. Nice twist. Gravity helping you find this shape. And if this variation isn't serving you from that center spot, you could just not cross the legs. Leave them both down, lift them up with the knees at 90, and let them fall over together. You can also get a nice twist that way, slightly different, but still enjoyable. Inhale back to center. Uncross the leg. So that would be the variation. If you didn't want to do the cross, just lifting to 90 and going. We'll leave the right foot planted though as we cross the left ankle over. Again, creating that kind of figure 4. And then we'll let the legs fall to the left. That ankle stays hooked on the knee. Feel the nice length through the body, that stretch in the hip. Keep the heart open to the sky as best you can. Same with the shoulders. On an inhale, we'll lift up. Uncross the legs. Draw both knees in as you take a full body hug. Maybe rock a little side to side here. That might feel nice on the low back and the back body. You can also sit in stillness there. Nice little connection point. Your rocking will slow it down. Cross the ankles. These fingers behind the knees. Little rock to bring us up. As we round out our practice, we'll bring hands together at heart center. And if you have extra time, you could stay down and take a lovely Shavasana. We will round out together here today. We're sealing in our practice. I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, and kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. The light and the honor is the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga asana practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday morning. Bye, y'all.